Hi, this is Anabrese, and I just wanted to do a little short version of a video around the subject of anxiety, which I'm actually making another video just after this one, and I'm going to go into a lot more detail about sort of tips and share what really helped me on my journey. But I just wanted to make this quick version because I had a few insights just kind of pop up when I was considering doing the other one. And one of those things is just to be okay with the feeling of anxiety and to really not let it control you. So it's like, you can be feeling all this anxiety and not taking action in your life or doing things because, you're too anxious to do them. So for me, it got to a point where I just realized that, okay, I can continue just sitting in my little comfort zone, my little box, and avoid the potential feelings of the discomfort of feeling the anxiety by kind of doing other things. But that really just holds you back and limits you. And, I truly believe that we're unlimited beings and that we're here to create and live an absolutely unlimited life. So that sort of mindset helped me a lot as well. And realizing the connection with source, and I think a lot of the anxiety really started to kind of dissipate for me when I started practicing meditation again, and I was doing like sort of self-healing, self-love practices as well, and this all really helped. Obviously it doesn't help if you're in a sort of situation where there's a lot of tension, which for me, I was around someone that was carrying a lot of tension, and this sort of made me feel kind of on edge all the time because of the seriousness that he took around different things. But that's not to blame another person, because it's never about the other person. As we know, it's always about self-responsibility, and that's what I feel is the right thing and the right way to approach any matter. So basically, the other aspect was performance anxiety, because as a singer, I used to experience a lot of anxiety before performing. But the thing is that, we would really limit ourselves if we didn't do these things, if we didn't stretch ourselves, to feel the discomfort. And it is a little bit disconcerting when we're trying something new, because when we're trying something new, our brain and our nervous system are a little bit like, wait a minute, we've not done this before. And so there's this kind of natural, I won't say natural because a lot of people don't feel it, but there can be these sort of anxious feelings or nervousness. But they're just kind of like, it's just, if you can understand that it's just like a child, it's like, it doesn't know what's going to happen. It's uncertain, and it's a little bit anxious. So what would you do with that child? You'd hold its hand, you'd say, it's okay, come with me, everything's going to be okay. So you just want to kind of hold your own hand, basically, and soothe yourself into expanding and taking those next steps, because you want to evolve, right? You want to become more of who you can possibly be in this life. So basically, what I'm saying is, don't let the anxiety control you. You've got to have it the other way around, where you're saying, okay, I can feel this, but I'm not going to let it control me, and just soothe yourself through whatever situation it is that you're about to go through. Or if there isn't a situation and it's just coming up on a daily basis, is just to still practice soothing and not identifying so much with it. Not feeling like I am this anxious ball, but instead disidentifying from the sensations of the anxiety. And so kind of create this sort of slight separation where you're experiencing anxiety. You are not your anxiety. So you're experiencing a state or anxious state of being that is classed as anxiety, but it's not who you truly are. So can you be okay with just feeling what you're feeling? And not resisting it, and also allowing yourself to feel it, because we're living creatures. There's like our cells are vibrating, and doing things all day long, and we are these living, breathing, emotional beings. So just being okay with these feeling states and not judging them. And also another thing is just not being afraid of falling on our faces. You know, don't be afraid of making a fool of yourself, basically, or falling on your face. Don't be afraid of mucking it up. Because I think that's another thing, you know, this anxiety about what other people will think. You know, if I don't get this right, what if I screw up in the middle of a performance? What if I can't speak right? What if I can't say the right words? So it's about not being afraid of kind of just falling down, because if you think about it, celebrities and politicians just do it all the time, right? You know, they're always like, you know, just making a fool of themselves, basically. But they keep on trucking, right? They keep on trucking. They don't care. So basically, can you have the confidence? Can you have the self-belief to just keep on trucking and know that you're okay, and that everyone feels all these sensations at some point in their lives? And even some of the best performers, before they go on stage, there's going to be that energy. So if we can just see the anxiety as a kind of unexpressed energy, sometimes it's just this, you know, energy. That's all it is. So don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of it. And don't be afraid of, you know, how it's going to express itself. Use it to your advantage. Use it to your advantage as an energy, as a force. You know, use it as an energy to express and create and be who you truly are. Because we don't learn by not expressing. We don't learn by keeping ourselves in our little comfort zone and in our little safety box where we feel safe. So can you be okay with not feeling safe? Can you be okay with feeling vulnerable? You know, and just don't let it control you. So that's all I really have to say today, and that's the short version. So there is actually going to be a longer video, so you can check that out on YouTube as well. Just search Anabrese and anxiety. So have a great day, and don't let your anxiety hold you back, and just know that you are ultimately safe, and you can ask to be supported. You can ask to be comforted as well, and just know that you're okay, and that the universe has your back, and that you're a worthy, beautiful being here to express the fullness of who you truly are. Okay, so stay well and peace.